welcome back to my channel. Hi, did you miss me, guys? I missed you. First of all, I want to say a huge thank you for all the people who joined my YouTube or subscribed to my YouTube. We have finally reached the 1000 subscribers. Yay! This is my happy dance. Anyway, I just want to say a huge thank you to all of you. Thank you so much. I cannot tell you how happy that would made me when I got the email from YouTube just saying congratulations for hitting your first 1000 subscribers and blah blah blah. It was the most like a surreal moment, however very happy moment too. So thank you so much for that. Really appreciate it. So in today's video I'm gonna give you another graphic eye look, and I've used some of the already used product, some new products. One of them would be the Huda Beauty eyeliner, which has so much hype, so much hype. So okay, I didn't want you to do this in this video, but I'm gonna kind of give you a little review about this liner too. This liner is very black, that's for sure. It's very matte, that's for sure. It dries down super quick, that's for sure. And on top, when I got this, I was testing it out, just how well it looks and how well it wears and everything. Once it's dried, you cannot take it off with a makeup wipe. You just cannot take it off with the normal micellar water. You have to have a proper eye makeup remover to remove this. That just shows how hardcore this stuff is. Once it's on, once it's dried, it won't budge anywhere. So that's the plus points in this thing. The only thing, if I have to be super negative, the only thing I will say I do not like is this applicator. I find the brush to be very thick, very thick. It's not very easy to work with, and it gets very messy and very like, I don't know if I got the like a dodgy, or if I got the like bad product or something, like I don't know, but the liquid part of the liner is very thick, and it seems to be already drying up. So that's my biggest concern right now. Have I just got a wrong, like a damaged product? Not damaged, maybe not quality as good as other eyeliner she's selling, but I don't know. What I'm trying to say is the product is amazing, wearing off is amazing, but the one I received, the liquid side seems to be getting into like a glumps, like it's turning into like almost like a dried balls. So that's what dried balls. So that's the downside about the whole thing. But I have to say, I am absolutely loving the way it's looking and how intensely black it is, and how good it is. Like once I put it on, it doesn't move anywhere. So what I did today was I did my whole graphic eye look using the Haus Laboratories and Benefit Cosmetics roller lash liner. So I just mixed these two liners as felt tip liners, and then I went over with the Huda Beauty liner because I just wanted this to stay the whole day. So I knew if I just top it up with the Huda Beauty one, it's not gonna move anywhere. It will just stay where I will just leave it. So that's the one thing I really liked about it. So that's all the positives for Huda Beauty. I wish I can just figure out why my liquid side of my liner is doing that. Then it would be absolutely amazing. Okay, coming to the other parts, most of the products I use today is I already used them, apart from this Kaja, I think this is how you pronounce it, Kaja Cosmetics eyeshadow trio, and I just used this particular shade, which is Orange Blossom. I have to say, I bought I think it's a holiday set or Sephora favorite kind of set. I'll put the pictures in my Instagram stories. I am getting huge fan of this product, like, or this brand. This was so easy to work with, and it just, the pigment is intense. That's the one I'm wearing on my lid. And the other new thing I used today is the Milk Hydro Grip Primer. This stuff is literally like a glue, like, I don't know, Gorilla Glue or something. It's super thick, but it's super intense, and it literally, your foundation just literally sticks. Nothing moves, nothing budges. Absolutely love this. Also, I tried a couple of more new Milk Cosmetics products. Again, I'll put the more reviews on my Insta stories. They all are pretty good. Again, it was one of the Sephora favorite set. I think it's kind of like a MVP set Milk, and I think it's under the Sephora holiday gift sets too. It comes in this sort of a Milk Cosmetics bag with like 6 or 7 products, which include the mascara, bronzer, brightening serum, water cooling stick, highlighter, primer, and then highlighter and the primer. And the lashes I'm wearing today is the Sephora lashes with collaboration with House of Lashes in Italia. They are my favorite, like, so easy to apply. They look so nice, they look so natural, but they give you that like that fluttery look. So that's like a quick review of all the new products I used today. So if you want to see how to create this look, just carry on watching the video. And before you leave, don't forget to hit that there, somewhere there, yeah. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And if you like this video, don't forget to give me the thumbs up. And I shall see you guys next time. Love you all, guys. Take care. Bye.
Hey my lovelies, so we are going to begin with the eye. So I've already completed one of my eye off camera, so I can show you all the steps. So first thing I'm doing is I'm using a Dose of Colors Baked Brown eyeshadow palette, and I picked up the Bone shade from the palette to set the whole eye. And now I'm just taking up the next shade from the palette, which is more of like a light brown, which is a perfect shade for as like a transition shade. Even though for this kind of look you do not need a lot of transition, but it sometimes is nice to have a little bit of warmth in that area. Now I'm just taking Haus Laboratories eyeliner, and I'm going to basically map the whole eye look first before I will just go and complete the whole detailing. So the first thing I'm doing is just to making sure I have mapped the whole eye as resemble to my so as much as possible to looking like my other eye. Now I have a slight issue right now. So one of my eyelids, like not eyelids, it's just like one of my transition area on my eye is dropped a little bit with aging and all that. I don't know what's going on there, but it's something is not right. Like one side is slightly more hooded than other side, so this kind of look just makes it a little bit harder to like completely match the both eyes. But you need to just work with what you have. You can definitely match it, you just have to work really slow. And if at any point you feel like you have made any mistakes, you can always use a makeup wipe or just a little bit on a little bit makeup remover on a Q-tip and just fix all the areas. So this is the most intense part in this whole look. This making both eyes look absolutely same, and like having that perfection, that detailing is the only tough part. But if you are pretty good in creating your wings, I don't see you will have a lot of problem. It's a very tedious job, and it can take a very long time. But for me, I just actually didn't time myself. I actually took my time because I wanted this look to be super graphic, super intense, but super like sluttery looking too. So that's why I just took my time. Once I finished with the whole look, I went with my Huda Beauty liquid like eyeliner, and from the liquid part I went over all both lines to make sure they will stay all day long. For the mascara, I'm using Essence Cosmetic mascara. This is becoming one of my most favorite mascaras. I even love this one more than the higher end ones. Now I'm using Huda Beauty eyeliner again, but I'm using the pencil side now, and I'm going to put this in my waterline and also going to tightline my upper lash line with the same pencil. I have to say this liner is absolutely amazing. It's a really a shame. I think I got a damaged product. So for the lashes, I'm using Sephora and House of Lashes collaboration in Style Natalia. Going back with my face, I'm gonna clean all the fall off and everything before going with my Fenty Beauty matte finish foundation. And I'm just going to blend this with my Stands Out beauty sponge. You all know how much I'm loving my Stands Out beauty sponge. Since I got this one, I actually haven't even used the beauty blender. This is how much I'm in love with this. I like the idea of this one, like I don't have to wet it, or it works with every single product, cream, powder, everything. For my contour, I'm using my RCMA foundation palette. This is one of the must-haves if you are a professional makeup artist. This is the must-have in your kit because this foundation is super duper good and gives you all the color range. My palette is in shade medium, and I've just mixed a couple of darker shades of the foundation to use as a contour. So I just didn't wanted a very ashy contour, but I didn't wanted a really warm contour either. So I just wanted a more of a bronzer look. Hence the reason I mixed a few different shades to get this. Now I'm picking the lighter shade from the palette as my concealer. Yes, I did went with the foundation as my concealer too, but I also added just a few drops of Tarte Shape Tape in just under my eyes also, just to give that a little bit more brightening and more of a coverage kind of thing. So Tarte Shape Tape, we all know how heavy and thick this concealer is. Like, this is a super full coverage concealer, so the little goes a long way. So don't overdo it if you're only using Tarte Shape Tape. I used in shade light medium. And again, I'm just blending everything with my Stands Out beauty sponge, and just to make sure there are no harsh lines, I'll just use the same sponge, turn to the foundation side and go over everything to make sure everything is looking nice and smooth. To set my under eye area and rest of my face, I've used my Milani Cosmetics setting powder in shade Translucent. This is my favorite drugstore powder. Apart from the Maybelline and Airspun one, this is becoming one of my top 3 kind of thing for drugstore. Now I'm just going to brush all my baking before going with my Kevyn Aucoin Tropical Light Bronzer. This is amazing. This is such a good product. I absolutely love this, like literally obsessed over this. I had it for nearly a couple of years now, and I don't use it as much, but for the looks, when I want everything to just stay, nothing to move, this is one of those products. For blush, I'm using Huda Beauty 3D highlighter palette, and I picked up the shade Zanzibar from the palette, and I'm just using that as a blush and the other 2 highlighter shades to highlight my face. This palette is super duper good, but I will highly recommend you to go with the cream base first, because I already did my eyes and everything. That's why I didn't apply the cream one. But if you apply the cream base and then go with powders, oh my god, it's just amazing. For the lower lash line, I'm picking up the darkest shade from the palette, and I'm just going to smoke out my lower lash line as much as possible. I really wanted my lower lash line to be like super intense too. To give my face a quick hydration, I'm using my Uriage Canada Thermal water. This is just a spray water, but I don't know, I know it's just a water, but it just gives my face so much hydration. If you apply this like 2 to 3 times while you're doing your makeup, believe me, you will notice a huge difference throughout the day. It just makes your face look super hydrated. For lip liner, I've used my by Terry lip liner in shade Perfect Nude, and I'm going with Beauty Amuse lipstick. Oh my god, I don't remember the shade, but I'll definitely mention in the description box below. And I'm going over with Zoya Cosmetics lip topper in shade Saint Tropaz. This combo is just like match made in heaven. Now, just to set everything is in place, I'm using Urban Decay all nighter. The bottle looked different only because this was kind of like my birthday present from as being a Sephora member, so that's why the bottle is different. Otherwise, yeah. And this is my way of doing a heatless curl. So night before I filmed this video, I washed my hair and put it into like a French braid and kept it on all night, all morning, and while I was filming. And when you open your hair, you got nice fluffy heatless curls. So hope you guys enjoyed this look. If you have any questions, leave them in a comment section below. See you next time. Love you. Bye.